Linda Oguhle, good morning again. A short while ago, you spoke to the Human Rights Commission, who confirmed that the Mpianzi family is asking for a full probe and that tomorrow they'll be visiting the site of the place where the young man died at Brits in the Northwest Province.
Yes, Praten, that is correct. We do understand that that trip is bound to take place tomorrow morning, but more so what is happening, or the latest development, is of course the fact that the Human Rights Commission has officially taken over as the representative of the family to try and find out exactly what is happening. And Praten, where we are is actually at the room where they met and where they discussed some of the bases as well as the information they had. But what we are actually doing now is sitting with some of the family members who are here today, who have met with some of those officials from the Human Rights Commission. And I just want to catch up with the uncle here. And uncle, I know very well that you can't share a lot of details around, some of the merits of the case. But just take me through, just how now you feel, because I understand that you do want to get to the bottom of what exactly happened with some of the questions that are there. But how does it feel now that you actually have a commitment from the Human Rights Commission to take this matter further, legally so?
Yes, we welcome the offer of taking in charge of this case, our case, by the Human Rights Commission. We are very comforted to be with them. Now we feel strong, because since things happened, no official have attended us, so that we can expect any outcome there. But now we know that for anything we have to refer ourselves or our interlocutors to this commission for further details. We think that from them we will be able to share our concern and see how they will take the things through, because ourselves, we can't, we are in the country, we are citizens under the Constitution of South Africa, so we don't want to do things in a wrong way. So we decided to come here before going to the school or what, to know who is our real partner. So here we have even again the support of the commission, who is willing by tomorrow to go to the site to verify by themselves some of the reality which are raising questions until now. They will do their own way, but some of us will be part of the delegation. Some of us will remain standby, waiting for the call from the mortuary, either tomorrow or after tomorrow, for the delivery of the body and the transfer of the body to Johannesburg for further arrangement in terms of memorial service until the day of burial.
Uncle, I do understand the sensitivity of the case, and in fact do not want to probe in terms of the things that you might have heard, the information that you've received, because now there is merit for the case that the Human Rights Commission has taken. But what I do want to explore is, as far as all of this information has come to you, and you were in fact on the scene when you were able to identify the body of Enoch. But take me through just what are the beliefs of the family at this stage, with all of this information that you've received, with all of this information that you've been able to review. What is it that you believe had taken place there?
As we saw the body of our son, we strongly believe that he did not spend such long time from Wednesday morning, probably, when the activity in the water took place, until Friday noon, when we accessed the body. Looking upon the physical condition of the body, who looked like fresh, no discoloration apparent. I don't know what will be the consideration of the specialist. So we accept that our son is gone. So we are here to follow now the instructions of the commission, because we, for our side, we wanted maybe to have a second opinion on what would come from the autopsy, and to ask for a second opinion, we need to access to the first result to see if we can contest it or what. So now that we are here, I think we will follow the right channel if we will not be happy at any stage of the case. Especially, they will go tomorrow there, they might see the detectives of police services or whoever, the managers of the venue or whatever they want to contact. So for us now we are a bit comforted and we are willing to follow the steps with them.
All right, Uncle, I think if I speak any further or if we discuss any further, it would require that we get into the details of what exactly happened. And of course, that is something that is now subject to your legal advisor in terms of advising whether you should share it or not. But I don't know, just before I conclude, but then with you, I don't know if it would be fair for me to just break away from this without asking Umama if she wants to have an opportunity just to say how she feels about this particular support she has.
Mama is tired. Yeah, you saw, I think she has passed through long interviews in the house while she's crying. So for the moment, save her from that. You may maybe ask some question to the father of the child, a few questions. Because all of us now, we are even discovering or learning much from the social medias, what, but either is it guesses or true, no one knows, but you may maybe get some word from the father of the son, who is my young cousin there, guy in Tamba.
Okay. Thank you, Uncle. Uncle is, of course, but then the spokesperson for the family since this incident has happened. I don't know if the father indeed wants to just have a word about the sense of relief they are feeling now that they have been afforded, this chance. Baba, can I hand you the mic? Okay, let me just hand Baba the mic, but then just to get a sense from him, just a sense of relief. But of course, the uncle is saying something very important, that Umama has been doing a lot of interviews and she is tired. Perhaps if we can get a sense from the father about how the family is feeling at this stage, particularly from the parents themselves. Thank you so much, Baba, for joining us. Just tell us exactly how you are feeling with the latest developments and what particularly your hopes are in terms of this inquest or inquiry that the Human Rights Commission has set out to find the answers.
Yeah, for me, what I would like to say, it's I need justice for my son. Because all the family now, they are suffering. And I can say there is my third son. Like yesterday, they took him to the hospital. The high blood pressure went up. For this matter, I need justice to be done for my son.
And just as the last one for you, often we lose who we are talking about because of all of the traffic we see and the questions that are raised on social media. But let's go back to the real essence of it and think about the fact that there's a person who has lost their lives now, and that is Enoch. And one particular thing I want to ask is, what do you want the people out there who are watching this, who have questions and concerns about Enoch's death, what do we want them to remember and know about Enoch as an individual, as a person who had dreams and aspirations?
It's too hard. What I can say, while I'm saying that I need justice, is because these such things must not repeat for other kids as well and other parents to feel what we are passing now. The justice must be done, so this kind of things must stop, must not continue. We don't want, because as we lose, Enoch we will never come back to us again. But it will not be good if these things continue. We don't want other parents to experience this again.
Okay, we'll leave it there for now, but thank you so much for sharing with us what you could share with us. But of course, but then we are speaking to the family, we are speaking as well as the spokesperson Umalume, who's just shared the relief, the sense of relief they have now that they were able to get some counsel. But what will be happening, I understand, is that site visit that's going to be taking place tomorrow. But what the father is saying is that they are trying to get justice for what has happened. Whether that justice will come in a form of arrest, whether that justice will come up in a form of, whether someone will be taking a responsibility. But what we know is that the Human Rights Commission is out and about to find those answers as to what exactly happened leading to the death of Enoch Mpianzi.
I can't get any stronger than that, Linda Guhle, for Mr. Mpianzi there. All I want is justice for my son, Enoch.